Hey y'all, happy Monday, happy motivational Monday. Do y'all see my title? It says Monday Motivation. All right, you ready? You ready for this week? You ready to get going? Well, if you're not, I hope that this video will help you get going. All right, I'm Tawana. If you're just now jumping on this live, or if you're just now seeing Tawana's Yoni and things, you just stumbled upon this channel, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, that sort of thing. Yeah, give you guys a thumbs up. I'll give you guys just a few more minutes to get on, and we'll get right into it. Okay. All right. So first of all, I had an amazing weekend. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my notebook out because for those of y'all that know me personally, y'all know I can be all over the place. Okay, so let us pray that I stay on track today. So I decided to start doing these live little nuggets or whatever you want to call them on YouTube because first of all, my group on Facebook, they told me that they enjoy it more when they see my face or when I'm on live or when I'm actually talking to them. And also, I learned that my engagement does super well when they actually see me. So, yeah, so that's why I'm going to do this a little bit more often. So if you're just now stumbling upon this channel, I'm Tawana with Tawana's Yoni and Things. I am your #1 Yoni wholesaler for wellness. I am your motivation some days. I am your inspiration some days. So whatever you want to call me, we'll just do that. All right, so as you see the title boast, it says Monday Motivation. And we're going to go over a few things this morning. I'm also going to tell you about my weekend and yeah, so let's just get right into it. So over the weekend there was an event held here in my local city and it's called the Brown Beauty Bruncheon. It was the first time they done this sort of bruncheon, and I hope that they will consider doing this thing again. So many of you know that we started a podcast probably about a month ago, and one of the young ladies on the podcast is actually she was actually involved with the Brown Beauty Brunch. And so in the beginning, I just assumed that maybe this was just a local event, and I'll tell you where I'm going with that in a second. But anyway, I just assumed it was a local event. I didn't know how involved she was with it, but you know, we're building this network. We're all about supporting each other in 2022, and helping motivate that next sister and helping her get to the next level of where she needs to be. And so I felt like if she was involved in something like this, then, you know, I wanted to be a part of it. Man, let me tell you, I am so glad I did. Okay. I'm so glad that I stepped outside of my own way and I went ahead and purchased the ticket and I actually attended. I wish I was pretty fancy here with YouTube and stuff. I wish I could like put nuggets and like put clips and stuff in here because I did go live in my group at the Brown Beauty Bruncheon. So let's just tell you a little bit about it. It's Black History Month. And they decided that they wanted to celebrate all these shades of brown, okay? And so it was an empowerment event. And so I went and everything was just absolutely beautiful. You ever go in one of those places and you can just feel the love? Like you just feel the love in the room? Well, that's what happened over the weekend. There were so many successful shades of brown. There were so many women inspirational. There were so many women motivating. There were so many women that I knew on my social media. Of course, I really don't know them, but they follow me on social media. So it was an opportunity for me to actually introduce myself and actually get to meet these people and actually sit down with them. So we had some local speakers and local women and shades of brown, and they actually shared their stories on how they got started in business or how they reached the milestone, another milestone in life, or how they actually met their partner. So it was pretty interesting what I learned. I actually had to step out early, But let me tell you, it was definitely I mean, it just gave me some more go juice. Like seriously, like it just pumped some more inspiration in me. As business owners, sometimes we're unsure of what we're doing. We want to know, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right page? Even sometimes when we get down, we feel like sometimes we don't even have the right to feel that way. And you need to know that you do have the right, and you are normal. Like you are normal. And so another thing that I learned through the Black Beauty Brunching was um, God will give you your network. God will send you your network. So if anyone's looking at me and you're struggling with your business or you just need some support, you're just thinking to yourself, I can do this, but it would be so nice if I had an accountability partner. It would be so nice if I had a goal sister. I'm here to tell you that those things can happen. They certainly can happen, but you have to put yourself in a position. You have to put yourself in a position to actually meet these type people or network in these sort of situations. And so I'm talking to me first. There was a time that I was a social butterfly. I was involved in every event, whether you seen me on the front end or the back end or the volunteer end. I was a part of that event if it was done locally. I knew everyone locally. I knew who owned everything. I knew who to talk to get to the next level. I knew who I needed to talk to potentially maybe okay their sponsorship. And so I realized a long time ago how important a network is. A positive network is, I should say. And so, some things happen in my own life. Some things happen, changes in business, just like, anybody else, typical things, they happen. And so I kind of stepped back from networking a lot. And that didn't mean that, I wouldn't even say I stepped back. I think I'll say I did it in another way. So I actually stepped up online, but I actually stepped back. Physically in person. Like I didn't go to all the events anymore. I didn't want to dress up anymore. I just didn't want to be a part of the scene. And maybe it was because I had learned so many things while on the scene that I don't know. I just needed a refreshing. I just needed a refreshment. And so today, current day, it seems like God is just placing all these people back around me, but He's doing it in His order. He's doing it the way He wants it to be done because you know us, like people, like we want these things. We want them right now. We want all these things we may have going on, but God does those things perfect. And so I've learned that I'm not a good picker. I'm not a good chooser. And so, yeah, I let him handle all those things. So, the brown beauty brunching was just amazing. I was able, like I said, I was able to put faces to names that I see all the time. I was able to learn like what they did for a living, what made them come up with these things. And it was everyone in there from uh, doctors to nurses to business owners to entrepreneurship. You name it, caterers, boutique owners, nail techs. You name it, they were in there. So it was a perfect opportunity to network. So I hope that they would decide to do it again next year, and even if they decide to do it quarterly. I just think that it's needed, like it's necessary. You need to know that what happened to you is not unusual, that these things do happen, and you are still on your road to success, no matter how it may seem, no matter how it may look that day. The point is that we never quit. Okay, because if we never quit, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that good place. Okay, if you don't quit, and that's just the way it is. Okay, so the next thing, consultations. I have actually had about 5 people set up consultations last week for the Yoni business. And so if you run a wellness business and you visit my website and maybe you didn't see that option, the option is under consultations. It's in the purchase wholesale. link on the website. So for those of you that are wanting to open up a yoni business or a wellness business or a toy business, and you just kind of need some direction, you just kind of need a couple of questions answered and that sort of thing, we do offer a consultation program there. Now, in the consultations, if you already purchased your yoni and your wellness supplies from me, then I usually consult you guys at no additional charge. Like, you guys are shooting me off emails all the time, and I just answer your questions. And I do that because you support me. But for those of you that, you may go on my website and you may, be looking for the link for consultations. It is there under the wholesale. It is there under the wholesale section of the site. Let me make one more comment about the consultations. So the last business that purchased a consultation from me, they alerted me that there was a shipping fee on my website, and I was not aware of that. So if there is any time that maybe you are considering purchasing something from TawanaJoniandTeens.com, and you see something like a product, for example, a consultation is intangible. It's not a physical product. It's you and I scheduling the time, and we get on the phone or we get on Zoom, or however we planned on doing it, and we consult with you about your business. Well, that's not a tangible product, so it should not have a shipping fee attached to it. Well, unfortunately, mine's did, and how that shipping fee got on there, I have no idea. So anyway, I just wanted to tell the business owner that actually brought that to my attention. I appreciate that, and it has been removed. Okay, so for those of you that have thought about or considered me being your consultant, in your wellness business, then definitely, that is the nuggets and the jewels that I share during consultation actually help you out with any business, not only a yoni business. Just about anything you decided to do, it can certainly assist you with that. So on this Monday, I'm just trying to get out some orders, but I wanted to run this by you as well. So for those of you that inquire about the toy business, let me show you this. This is just one wholesaler's order, right? So for those of you that consider ordering from me, but you don't know me and you're thinking, oh, will I get my products on time? Will they ship my products? When's the shipping processing times? I had a brain fart. And all those sort of things. I would like you to know that this is real. And so this is one of my wholesalers' orders, and I hope YouTube doesn't strike it because I'm not saying what it is. But this is just one wholesaler's order. And this is a adult toy re-wholesaler. So you see all those in there? So that's about to go to one person. You see all these things? So their business must be doing extremely well right now. And this box is full to the rim. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna ship this thing, but I will certainly figure that part out. So speaking of, this is the perfect opportunity for you as a business owner, or for you that are considering starting your business. This is the perfect time of the year. A lot of people are receiving their income tax refunds and that sort of thing. And this is probably the most amount of money that they will receive at one time this entire year. So I have no doubt that, like, there are a lot of people that want to change their lives, but they have no clue of how to do it. They look at their Instagram, they look at their Facebook all the time, and they're thinking, these people are doing so wonderful, they're doing so well, but how do I start? And so I am here to provide that answer for you. Not only do I provide that answer for you, I provide you quality products to start your business. So with that being said, what I did was I came up with a $500 income tax starter bundle. Okay, and so I'm going to link my website in here. Well, I may not be able to do it since I'm here on live, so I'll wait till I get off of here. But what it includes is it's going to include a variety of things. So for the $500 investment, I wanted to mix in a couple of things. I wanted to include things from my yoni business. I wanted to include things from our accessories business. So let me get into that. So in the $500 bundle, there will be yoni pops, there will be yoni pearls, there will be waist beads, there will be lashes, there will be adult toys. So in this entire package, I'm basically putting a starter business on with a variety of products that they can sell immediately, right? So if you went on my website, just say you just simply don't understand what I'm saying, and that's all right. That's completely okay. That's what I'm here for. But if you're thinking to yourself, like, okay, well, if I purchase this for $500, like, what do I get out of it? And that's a great question. So the easiest way to answer that question for you is for you to just go to my website, which is tawanajoniandtings.com. You go to my website and you can see exactly what I sell my products for retail, right? And for those of you that don't know, I'm in Alabama. So I have wholesalers all over. And I mean, from California to New York to Atlanta to Kentucky to Mississippi. I mean, you name it. I've got wholesalers there. And in each one of these different regions there, or each one of these different states, they're able to price their items. They can price their items however they want. But I will say, like in areas like California, New York, Atlanta, sometimes the cost of living is different than where I live, right? So it's easy for them to make the retail cost a little bit more expensive than me for whatever reason it may be. It may cost them a little bit more to ship it. Their supply, I mean, who knows? All these things vary. But let me stick to the script. Okay, so for example, if you saw the price that I set for my products, and if you just did the exact same thing, all right, just the exact same thing, right? Then you easily see over $1,000 in profit, okay, or double, what you put in. Now, if you are one of those businesses and you're in the other area, say you're in California, say you're in Florida, say you are in a state that the cost of living is a little bit more expensive than where I live, well, obviously you could take your prices up, duh, and that makes that profit margin more. Okay, so I am in the business of making my clients money. Okay, so whether it be in the wellness business, whether it be in the adult toy business. So I had a question last week, and that's what I'm gonna start doing, y'all. I'm just gonna start writing questions down. If someone asks me a question, I'm just gonna write the question down, and I will go ahead and answer them all at one time. So this person's question to me was, if you could start with any product of your choice, which one would you refer? So that's a great question. For me, I've told you guys this personally. I only started with a yoni pop. Okay, I did not have adult toys. I did not have yoni pearls. I did not have the varieties of yoni bars that I make. No way. I had none of that in the beginning. Okay, and I will credit that to you guys. You ask and I deliver. But to answer the question, I would say yoni pops, and let me tell you why. First of all, the Yoni Pop suppositories, the benefits are just amazing. Even if we just had to start there. But the next important thing for me is that these pops, first of all, they didn't weigh a lot. They don't weigh a lot. So you actually could get an order out and actually ship that to a customer for less than 2 to 3 ounces. So that saves, and it definitely makes sure that your profit margin is intact. The third thing that it did for me was it allowed me to make profit so that I can invest in other things, right? And so the Yoni Pops, they're small. It's easy for you to ship them back out to your customers. Or if you had a brick and mortar business, if people walked in your boutique or your salon or your nail shop or whatever you have, these things are small, they're discreet, and they move pretty fast. The beautiful thing about Yoni Pops is they sell themselves. You don't have to beg someone to use these. They use them one time and they know exactly what they do, and they know that they change their lives. Okay, and so that would be the first thing that I would start off with, and then I would let it progress just as my customers ask me. But if you know about these products, if you know about wellness products, if you have had a wellness business in the past, and maybe you lost your vendor, maybe you lost your supplier, whatever the case may be, and you just need a new supplier, then you already know that it's a better idea to go ahead and get a bundle or a lot of supply so that you can go ahead and load up your website, because now is the time. Like, we're in the season, and again, I was mentioning how, this may be the only time that some people will have the opportunity to purchase. It'll be the only opportunity that you have to purchase, because you're getting your income tax returns. Well, why not let that set you up for the rest of your life, or at least the rest of the year? Who wants to work paycheck to paycheck? There are some days that you don't even want to go to that job. So why would you let your life be dependent on just the amount of revenue, or I'm sorry, the amount of, you get paid from your job? It's got to be exhausting. The world is not getting any better. Let's just, I mean, you see this Ukraine. You just see what all we went through in the last 2 or 3 years. So this thing is not getting any better. It seems to actually be getting worse. So now, like, why not set yourself up for financial freedom? Why would you not set yourself up for financial freedom? I mean, it's just, and to me, it just be one of those things, like, common sense. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, next thing. Um, let's see. The next question is, um, how do I get into the adult toy or novelty business? Oh, that's really easy. I've done all the work for you. Okay. So many of you inquire with me about my Rose toys, right? And so the Rose toys are very popular novelty toy. And so the way we do our program wholesale is that we want to make sure that we give everybody the opportunity to purchase these products at wholesale. So we don't require high MOQ. So we don't require, but that you purchase only 3. You also have the option to go up to 5. So what happens is, again, is you're going to go to our website, TawanaJoniandTings.com, and you're going to go to the purchase wholesale section. And in that section, you're going to see the adult toy. It should be about 3 options, and it's also an adult wholesale lot that gives you a variety of wholesale toys at one price. But anyway, you're able to go on, and in your cart, you're able to purchase the Rose toy for $25, but that's only wholesale. So you can't just add it in your cart and just think that the toy is $25. For the $25 wholesale price, you are required to purchase 3. So for a $75 investment, you could potentially make easily 120, maybe 150. Just depends on where you live. Okay. Where I live, these things easily retail for between $45 and $50. So that's just about double your money purchasing at wholesale. Now, we do have a variety of adult toys. So we do have 2 other options for the Rose. So we have the original Rose, we have the Rose Duo, we have the Rose Egg. And so those obviously are a little bit more expensive than the original Rose, but I'm going somewhere with this. If you decided to do a combination buy, and you decided to do all 3. So I'll give you an example. I was just showing you guys this order that's getting ready to go out. But this is our dual Rose right here, right? So this one right here is super, super popular right now, right? So same thing here. Like this one, the minimum order quantity is 3. I'm sorry. Can y'all see it? Okay. So the minimum order quantity on these are 3. And I think they're $90 a list for 3. But I have one wholesaler that sells these for $75 each. And she gets it, $75 each. So again, it depends on what area that you may live in and that sort of thing, okay? And so there are just endless opportunities. The last one is a option to do the wholesale lot. So let me tell you about the wholesale lot. There are some of you that have established adult novelty businesses, or you have links on your website that you have a variety of toys that you sell. So this is perfect for you. So what happens is that I send you out 10 toys. I send you out 10 toys. So that's a variety pack. And that could be, I tell you what, you just have to go to TawanaJoniandTings.com, because I don't want this video flagged or anything. But you'll see the wholesale link there. But anyway, it gives you 10 toys. So for the price of a flat rate of $100, you get these 10 toys, and if depending on how you price these things, you could easily make $500 off of this. So I'm in the business of making people money, right? Because if I don't make you any money, it certainly doesn't make any sense to me, right? It doesn't make any sense to me, and it certainly doesn't make any sense to you, right? And so I thought that I would put these amazing programs together, these amazing packages together, because there was no one that did it for me. I was one of those people looking for this sort of thing, and I could not find it. So I decided, okay, if I can't find it, then hey, maybe someone will be in the same situation. Let me solve this problem for them. Speaking of solving problem, on the website, there are also links to my ebooks. And the first ebook that I wrote is called How I Started a Successful Yoni Business. And this book is not a how-to. So if you're looking for me to tell you how I did it and all the ins and outs, it's not. It's basically to tell you what happened to me. So that ebook is available online and it's $19.99. It's on TawanaJoniandTanks.com. Thank you so much for everyone that has purchased the book thus far. I certainly appreciate you. Thanks for all the feedback. But for those of you that need some inspiration, you want to know how I did it, definitely check out that book there. Also, I have my latest book. I'm so excited about that one. It's called Let's Make Soap. So for those of you that decided, you know what, I really want to start my yoni business, but I really want to make my own soap. Like I really want to play and I really want to put my own ingredients in. I really want to make my own like specific soap to actually focus on certain things, but I don't even know where to start. Well, I actually wrote a book about that, and I didn't skimp in the book either. I didn't skimp. I actually told measurements. I tell you the ingredients. I tell you where to get the ingredients from. I show you two full soap recipes inside the book, and even give you some inspirational nuggets in the book. So it's certainly worth every dime. So there are options on the website if you would like these products, such as the wholesale items that I mentioned before. Or if you're interested in the book and that sort of thing, you can definitely purchase those items today. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You can purchase those items today. So we have options such as Sizzle Pay. We also have options. We also have our shop pay option. So for those of you that you need to go ahead and order in bulk, you need to go ahead and get your supply, but you may not be ready today financially to make that decision. Well, that's no excuse. Y'all know me. I do not go for excuses. I mean, life never excused me. I never waited. Um, I never procrastinated when it came to business. I did what I had to do, right? And so I am challenging you to do the same thing, okay? It's go time. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I was telling you about, this is somebody's order, y'all, that I'm pulling out of here. This is probably about 10 of these things that they ordered. And this is one of my wholesalers. And so these are the type toys that we sell wholesale online. There are several other options. This is just what I'm putting in there. You know that we are your #1 yoni wholesaler. So we wholesale your yoni pops. We wholesale your yoni pearls. We wholesale yoni oils, yoni gowns, yoni wipes, you name it. And so if I could be of help to you, or if you have any questions you want to run by me, certainly email me, Tawana. My email is mobilenotary@gmail.com. I'll try to leave all that information in here for you. But if you just now happen to stumble up on this video, you did not stumble up on this video by chance. Like there is a reason. Like I believe there is a reason. There's certainly a reason for everything. If you found me, definitely subscribe, comment. Share this video with your family and your friends. But yeah, you didn't stumble on this video just by coincidence. You were seeking something, you typed something in that search engine and I popped up, okay? So anyway, if I can help you in the future, it'd be my pleasure. I certainly hope you have a great Monday and we'll chat again here very soon. Ciao for now.